KZ Guy 2 here, No Nonsense Know-How. Today working on a 2003 Mazda Tribute, and I want to go over some details about a code we got here. We got a P0403 for the EGR control circuit. This car has 154,000 miles on it. Now, I want to go over the system a little bit real quick. For one, you have the DPFE sensor right here. That's the differential pressure feedback EGR sensor right there. That's what monitors the EGR operation. This is the EGR valve right here. And then this is the EGR solenoid right here that allows the flow of vacuum to the actual EGR valve. Now we can see recently somebody has already replaced this valve, but we still have a code for the control circuit. This would be the control circuit, the wiring going to this and this right here. So, real common problem here. I'm going to show you this right off the rip, and then I'll go into a few other details about the system. But you have a real sharp angle on these wires that come to here. It's very common that if you come and check these wires, obviously, you know, check your solenoid out. This is if you do a 12 volts and a ground to this, you should hear this cycling. And when it does, you should be able to, you know, pass volume, air volume through these ports, essentially when you apply voltage to this. So if it's not clicking and you're not getting flow through this, then you probably have a bad solenoid, which these do go bad. But if you pop this connector off, and here's a telltale sign of a broken wire. If you pop it off, you see this is just kind of dangling like that. This white wire right here, that's a ripped wire on there. That wire is broken internally, and I can tell that before even taking this thing apart. So what you're gonna need is a new 2-wire pigtail. I'll try to find a link and I'll put that in the description for you guys if you want to buy that. But if I take this screwdriver right here on this wire, look at that. That wire was broken internally already. It popped right apart. I didn't have to cut it or nothing, and that's gonna typically be your problem, guys. But you know, other things you can check with this system that aren't going to throw the same code is, you know, verify that your EGR valve, if you apply vacuum to it, like with this vacuum gauge right here, verify that it holds vacuum, and when the engine's running, it should either stall or run really rough. Also check all your different vacuum lines. Like you can see, this one's really dry rotted. I'm going to be replacing that as well, but you know, check your vacuum lines coming from the back. All these different lines here, and obviously the 2 hoses go into your DPFE sensor right here. And otherwise, guys, it's pretty much all you need to know about this system. Also, the tip where this shoots into the intake manifold, pretty notorious for that to get really gummed up in there and reduce EGR flow. But again, you're not going to get this code with that. More than likely, you're going to either have this broken wire here, which is very common, or this actual valve. This switching valve here, the solenoid, is going to be bad. All right, and here's what the new pigtail looks like. Before you go soldering it on, go ahead and test fit it on the connector before you do that. And you know, you can see they don't give you a lot of room, but cut the insulation back, strip the wires. You might have to cut into the harness if they're not, you know, in good shape, or you don't have enough copper there. Couple options to fix the new. Well, you could use butt connectors like this, but honestly that's a little ghetto and a quick fix. Definitely the better way to do it is to go ahead and use solder and heat shrink wrap it, which is what I'm going to go ahead and do. If you need to know how to solder it, go ahead and look up you know, YouTube video on how to solder wires, and you'll be able to find that real easily. So anyway, guys, if you found the video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Definitely appreciate that. I tried to keep it short and sweet for you and to the point. Sorry if I ran quick through the stuff. Thanks a lot, guys. KZ Guy 2, No Nonsense Know-How.